Hello everybody, this is Chef Ken. I'm about to make my world famous or semi-famous pigs in the blanket, other words known as Galumkie. Well, what I like to start with is 3 pounds of ground beef, 80/20 is fine, 1 cup of cooked rice, 3 small onions, salt, pepper, and I don't know, maybe a half cup of fresh parsley. What you do is you mix them all together, and then one of the secrets are, once you're done boiling your cabbage, you take a cup of the cabbage water from there and you add it to the mixture. Okay, I have everything mixed together now except the cup of water from the cabbage water. I like to take the bottom of the cabbage out to just decore it a bit because it actually makes the leaves come off easier. So now we set it in the boiling water. It's sort of crazy with just my hands, so I'm going to take a second and use a spoon. Okay, now the cabbage is in the boiling water. This takes a little while. I mean, it could take up to 10-15 minutes till they get soft enough to start peeling away. Then once they do, I bring them over to a colander in the sink and rinse them in cold water to stop the cooking process. And then we're going to start making our mix, which is going to cover the galumkies, which is usually 2 cans of tomato soup to 1 can of water. I'm going to use 4 cans of tomato soup with 2 cans of water. Alright guys, the cabbage has been boiling for probably at least 15-20 minutes. Now you should be able to just reach in and see how these will pull right off. You pull them right off. There you go. And then you can bring it right to your colander. Throw some cool water on that, and that will stop the cooking process. Alright, next we're going to stuff them. Alright, I got my little helper now videoing me. This is how we stuff it. We got to cut the ends off because they're tough. I take about a nice heaping spoonful of our mix. You can put a little bit more in. And now what you do is you grab this, turn it in, and that's it. And you start lining them up, as many as you can get. Hopefully you'll get at least 20. Then after we're done rolling these up, we cover them with our tomato soup mix. And then you'll bake it roughly for an hour and a half to an hour and 40 minutes or so. This is a good size one. We'll fold it in just like this. Roll it up, and done. And then here we go with another one. I like to sing once in a while, a little Bobby Vinton. This is what my grandmother would sing to me. It goes something like this. Moja droga ja cię kocham, means that I love you so. Pushka next to Simpson, more than you'll ever know. That's just a little something. And for your Italians, I know a little Italian too. It goes like this. Manza manza piglia mea giallora manza male. Mother dear, come over here. La 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 la. Alright, so that's it. This is the deal. Put it in. Wrap up your little pig in the blanket. Thank you. Alright guys, back again. Final steps now. We got roughly 20 of the galumkies. What I like to do is take the mix, pour it right over it. Okay. And then any extra leaves you can just place on top like this. Roughly like that. Then take the rest of your mix and pour it over. Look at that. Now you cook this for an hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. And I like to put a baking sheet underneath it in case this bubbles over in your stove. Okay. So now we cover this. And it goes into the oven. Alright, there you go. 350 oven, hour and a half, hour 45 minutes. So, that's it. Just want to say all this inspiration comes from my family, especially my dad, Big D. We miss him. And thanks everybody, and hope you enjoy. Any questions? Give me a shout. It's in the Desiree